Haranairmiy News!
China Weekly.
Hi, you're watching China Weekly on Haranairmiy News, your resource for all the new and old Chinese news and information. Today, you're in for a treat if you're a fashion connoisseur, because we'll be presenting you with the fashion styles of China. But before that, today's episode's featured Taiwan's status and its relationship with China. Taiwan is an island nation in Eastern Asia, 161 kilometers away from the southern part of mainland China. Its official name is the Republic of China. It has a population of over 23 million and has a capitalist economy that is growing, on average, 8% annually. Since the communist victory in China, 2 million of nationalists fled to Taiwan and established a separate government, which in 2000 became the Democratic Progressive Party. Taiwan continued to prosper as a democratic and capitalist nation, becoming one of East Asia's economic tigers. Politically, China and Taiwan maintain a relationship of both reliance and tension. While China and Taiwan are very sensitive to political issues, economically, they are each other's most important trading partner. In fact, China is the biggest export trading partner for Taiwan. The Chinese government will not recognize Taiwan as its own nation. The subject matter, whether Taiwan should be recognized as an independent state, remains a controversy. From one perspective, China's One China policy states that Taiwan is part of China. On the other hand, Taiwan has a government and economy of its own. China continues to reject recognition of Taiwan as a country independent of China through methods like protesting U.S. arms sales to Taiwan. That's just the government story, though. Let's see what the people have to say.
I've asked 3 Taiwanese men residing in China to answer a few questions in an online interview. Qingtai, so how do you feel about living in China?
你住在中国住得怎么样？
中国和台湾很多的地方一样，两个国家不一样，可是有一样的历史。我也可以懂他们的语言，可是我不同意他们的政治。
Thank you, Qingtai. Let's hear Ting Liao's thoughts.
我是台湾人，可是人们总是错把我当一个中国人。台湾人和中国人可以说看起来是相似的，但是我们的政治信念不一样。我真不喜欢共产主义。
Thank you for your opinions, Ting Liao. Li Wang, what about the Chinese politics do you not agree with?
中国的政治什么的方你不同意？
宣布在这里政府有这么多的限制。如果中国没有了共产主义，国家本来可以发达得多。今天人们说中国是充满机遇，但是这可能几十年前就可以发生的。如果他们不是共产 注意的话。
Thank you, Liu Wang. That's the voices of Taiwanese experiencing Chinese life. I'm Nari, Haranairmiy.
Thank you, Nan. China and Taiwan have been maintaining their status quo for 63 years since their separation in 1949. After losing the Civil War to the Communist Chinese and fleeing to Taiwan, the nationalist Kuomintang leaders of the Republic of China claimed the mainland as their own. Beijing regards Taiwan as a renegade province and continues its attempts to persuade Taiwan to return to the fold. Recently, the Taiwanese President Ma Ying-jeou declared a diplomatic truce with China, allowing Taiwan to improve its relationship with the mainland. And it's time for the shout-out. Which of the following is a type of Chinese traditional clothing? Is it A. Kimono, B. Hanbok, C. Pianfu, or D. Kebaya? You've got 3 seconds. Go. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It's C. Pianfu. And that is the shout-out.
The fashion style in China has changed in various ways, just as it did in any other country.
Archaeologists have found 18,000-year-old sewing kits in China, proving that China has developed ornamentation since. Traditional Chinese clothes are very elegant and symbolic. Its delicate details and colors often represent its status. Traditional ceremonial Chinese clothing mostly used darker colors, while lighter colors were worn by the common people. Chinese clothing, also referred to as Hanfu, had different styles depending on its dynasty and society. Each dynasty of China had its own culture and style, and the advent of a new dynasty meant that costumes would be revolutionized. However, while different in each era, traditional Chinese clothing in general are known for its external elegance and internal symbolism. Each style and fashion, while very beautiful and elegant, had meaning to every piece. The 3 main traditional Chinese clothing are Pianfu, Changpao, and Shenyi.
Of course, the contemporary Chinese don't wear those types of clothing today. Today, Chinese fashion designers combine traditional and modern designs to create a unique style. Rhee has compiled some of your opinions on modern Chinese fashion.
Last week, we asked that you film your opinions on modern Chinese fashion.
We ask that you send only your opinions without background music or extra images. We received several responses from you.
And this first one is from Wei, a janitor at a Beijing middle school.
我觉得现代风格很不好，最近衣服很露，会露皮肤。我觉得太多人注重外表太多。
Next, university student Jake sends us his opinion from Chongqing.
现代的时装真棒，现在人们穿的衣服应该表示他们的感情、看法等等。我喜欢穿牛仔裤，因为那个衣服表示自由。
And lastly, Wang Pang, a businessman from Shanghai, reveals his stance on Chinese fashion today.
不关心人穿的衣服，我也不在乎现代潮流。趋势一直在改变， 过去人们穿着不同的衣服，和今天不一样。在未来，人们也会穿不同的衣服。
Thank you, Einar, for your narration, and thank you guys for your inputs. Hopefully that little bit has reacquainted you with your passion for fashion. Let's hope Chinese fashion continues to change for the better. Please don't sue us for the wordplay. We're just having fun. See you next time.